Hello folks, welcome back to Kerno EXP. Today we're searching railway history. Now this is a little bit of a revisit, but today we should be able to explore quite a bit of this old railway line. Now this railway line served a mine, and it was a branch off a branch, and I believe it was in operation for 50 to 60 years, and it was run by the Great Western Railway, GWR, and the type of engines that would have been used on this line were 45XXs, which are little saddle tanks. I've got a couple of models of those at home. They've got the early ones, which are the flat tanks, and then when British Railways take over, they did the sloping tenders, which held more water. They used PTs along here as well. Now, obviously, if you're not into railways, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. A PT is a Great Western Railway pannier tank, and I do have a couple of models of those in 00 scale. And talking about model railways, we are going to be building a brand new layout at the new office area real soon. We've already got a big step up in that. I've got quite a bit of model railway already, and we've got DCC sound, so we're going to be doing a series of videos on that at some stage later in the year. Obviously not during the summer months, because we'll be out filming. Excuse me, times when we can't go out, when the weather's rubbish, folks, we'll be showcasing our model railways. So we've got some Pico kits to build as well, so such as an overhead gantry, little huts, and semaphore signals, GWR style. And we're going to try to get some working examples of the Pico 00 scale semaphores, which is really good. So we're heading towards the bridge. I'm not going to show you how we get onto this area, because I don't think the landowner would like it. So we're just going to get to the bridge, and then we'll magic ourselves over to where the track bed is. This is the TREAMBLE branch, and it's served from Shepherds to Treamble Mine, and now it's completely and utterly derelict. Now here's the overbridge, folks, as you can see, and wow, look at that, amazing, eh? So we'll just magic our way through the tunnel, and then we will be on top. So this is just amazing construction here. Right, so by magic we will appear on the railway bed. See you in a mo, folks. Right, hello, so we're back, and now we're on the old branch line. So we have walked down here quite some time ago, but it was during the pheasant season, and obviously now that season is finished, and because obviously we know people that are involved with that, and I felt quite uncomfortable last time I was here. So now it's not pheasant season now, so hopefully we won't encounter. Oh look, we've got some railway furniture straight away. Look, that's the boundary fence posts right there, so there should be like wire fencing there. I don't think it is there. I think it's been long since robbed away, but first bit of railway furniture. And this is, oh no, it's not. No, I thought it was, but it's not. So we've got so this embankment here has been dug out by hand by navvies back when the line was constructed, which is quite some time ago. So it looks like that bush has been down for a while. So I don't think anyone's been here for a little while, to be fair. So hopefully we'll fly the drone over the top in a bit once we get off the land, because I'm not really sure on who actually owns this, but you know, if they didn't want people near, folks, they put signs up. There's no signs at all, so, and at the end of the day it's a civil matter, so you know. So this is going to be walk as far as we can today. I'm not going to stop until we're off the track bed as such. So you could imagine steam engines coming down here, and you can imagine the squealing of the flanges of the wheels, empties coming down. And I think they had, because I've seen pictures, they've had gunpowder wagons filled up with explosives coming down here, and the odd bit of mundane freight, but mostly mineral wagons, which would have been put on sidings up at Shepherd's, and it does look like there was a siding here at one time, so maybe a run round loop for shunting, something like that. We've not seen any other railway furniture at the moment, such as like head of shunt or the posts, the remaining of that, or any signal posts. I should imagine it would have been like a ground frame here. That they probably wouldn't have put in signal box and things like that. It was just a bit of ground frame with points and maybe the odd semaphore. So we are continuing down to some kind of quarry there. It's probably where they got some of the material for embanking up. So I think now we've past the bit where anyone comes. I can hear a vehicle. Does sound like a tractor farmer. So we've got to keep our eyes out for him. Hope you're enjoying this, folks. It's a little bit of a risk, but it's not as bad as it would have been during pheasant season. Not encountered any ballast yet, so that would have come from some local quarries like Meldon and what have you. I don't know. Oh look, we've got an old sawhorse thing here. Look. Possibly some old railway furniture. Who knows? Right. So this is where we got to last time here. So it looks like vehicles have been coming up there at some stage in the past. Okay, can we get a bit further than last time? It would be nice to think so. So we're still on the track bed officially, and let's keep rolling, shall we, folks? Keep it rolling. We're in a bit of a cutting now. Just think this has all been blasted out by hand. No big machinery like we've got these days. Possibly just compressed air rock drills or even hand drilling, which would have took such a long time, folks. So we've still not come across any railway furniture. So it does look like vehicles have been down here at some point. Right, so, ooh, what's this? Wow, look at this. This is definitely part of the railway. Right here. Look at that. So that is probably a post where they had the signal box cables going through. That is definitely original, folks. 100%. So that's our first bit of original railway furniture. That's really good. So now we've got to negate the fallen tree stroke bush to carry on. So I think we can navigate this, pretty sure. So obviously no one's been down here for quite a while, but we're going to, because they would have cleared this otherwise. Oh God, I can't get my leg over. All right, okay. That's right, so we just came across our first bit of railway furniture, which is rather good. So we've got an old bucket there, so we're still on the track bed, the former freight railway. So we'll just take our time, because there's going to be things that might be on the ground. So it does feel like it's dropping in elevation, so it's quite interesting. It's nice that we've got some bluebells there. It's nice that this still exists, folks, because so many of these farmers and what have you, they just trash things like this. They don't care, you know, not interested in history and what have you. Right, so we've got some gates there. They look, we've got another entranceway there. So this is the proper derelict bit now. How far can we go? I don't know. Could that be, could it be we've dropped off the track? It's possible. I think we've come off the track. Yeah, the track bed's just up there, I think. So we've just dropped off it. There we go. Look at this. Wowzers. So we've just come off the track bed, folks. I've got to take a picture of this because we've not been here before, so this is a bit new. So we've got to be a bit careful now, because we're in farming community and some of these farmers can be right nasty people. So yeah, we've dropped off the track bed. There should be a sign somewhere saying TRE, something like that. But I can't see it, folks. I can't see it. Right, so what we'll do is we will head over here. So British Railways are still actually responsible for these bridges. Unbelievable, isn't it? So we've got, look. So you've got original Great Western Railway stroke BR fencing still there, which is amazing. There we go, look at this. Yeah, that's Great Western, that is, look at that. See the original wire still in position. Absolutely amazing. Right, let's continue, folks. So there's the track bed to the right of us. we should encounter it. So I think we're... Ow, bugger. Ow, ow, ow. Right, it's getting a bit impenetrable now, but I think we should persevere just a little bit more, because obviously this is brand new territory here. So this is like an access path that we're on, and this is the line proper derelict now. Wow. Oh shit. Right. I don't think we can get much further than this, to be honest, because it's totally overgrown. So what we'll do is we'll end this bit of video on the actual track bed, and what we'll try and do is try and see if we can find some ballast. That'll be good, wouldn't it? It's a massive tree here, totally overgrown. So right, here we go. We're actually on the track bed, and what we're going to try and do is see if we can come to any ballast here, unless it's all been robbed out, which is possible, highly possible that it's been robbed. Well, there is something there, folks, but could it be a chair? Could it be a chair from the railway? I don't know. But this is what is left of the old railway here. Not really a lot to see, is it, folks? Just hoping to find some ballast, but it's not looking very promising, is it? It's well over 50 years since this track was here, so it looks like the ballast has been robbed out. So we can't see it, folks. We can't see any ballast, which is a bit of a shame, but it's like that sometimes. Well, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you want us to see more exploring of Cornwall's old railways that are now longer in use, like this one, then you've got to hit the subscribe and drop us a comment. And if anyone wants to help the channel, there is Buy Me a Coffee. So I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching, and over and out. Cheers and gone. I can't fly the drone here today because there's a lot of aircraft around, and it's coming up with lots of warnings, so there is no drone video, but I hope you enjoyed it all the same. See you next time. Cheers and gone.